Hi, and welcome to Girl Talk. It is a wonderful day today. Our friend Sean Stewart is here, and yes, Erin is here, experiencing what we get to experience all the time when we're sitting in a wonderful media room like this. I think the big question is, with so many things to chat about, how do we kind of focus in on one thing? And I think to your point, you all are doing a lot of renovations here. Mm-hmm. And I think it's always interesting to talk about where media rooms are, television. What are we seeing now with people cocooning and COVID and all these things? I think we're home more.
Like new trends?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're starting to see people kind of go back into the home as we went back out for a little while and everything's back in the home, staying home a lot more. We have also seen those industry changes where a lot of that stuff's releasing now at home. We've talked before about movies are going straight to streaming.
Cinderella.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I saw that. I saw that today. It's coming in 2 days.
Yeah, and there's big controversy with Disney and some stars and their contracts and all those kind of things. But it's kind of good for us because we get to experience these movies at home when they want to be released and not having to worry about going to the movie theater if you're nervous about going out in public and being in a room like that with other people, right?
It's really interesting because when all my grandkids are around, their favorite thing to do is to close the blinds, sit in front of the TV, and have kind of a movie night. Mm-hmm. So what are you seeing as far as trends? Yeah,
we saw a trend several years ago where kind of the home theater moved away, was no longer in the house, right? Not that they're moved somewhere else, but they just weren't doing it as much, right? That dedicated theater space. And a lot of places we're seeing now, a lot of homes going up, we're being renovated. We're seeing theaters are being put into them, and we're investing back into those spaces because you can do such a great experience at home and have that beautiful movie experience for your family and your friends.
But what kind of budget do you need to do that?
I mean, you can start pretty small. The ones that we do, we start probably $25,000 and going up.
Okay.
Home theaters are one of those things that if you've got the money, we can find a way to spend it.
Exactly.
So there's no real top to it. Mm-hmm. You can do a lot of fun things in there. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of design to it as well in terms of not just what we do, but also integrating it into a beautiful room.
Are there different kinds of ways to do a media room? I mean, can you do it with... to me, the big TV up here is like a media room.
Yeah. So, we've got our theater here that we would call a dedicated theater. Mm-hmm. This is kind of a multi-use room with a library feel, that kind of office feel. A game room that's also got a good system in it. There's lots of ways to do that. And that's where we saw a lot of trend moving to, was that multi-use game room, great audio system into it and everything. But now we're seeing a lot more into that dedicated theater with projector, bigger screen, well done sound, acoustically treated, all those things to get kind of your best situation.
Erin, when Jeremy and I come here all the time, typically the TV's on, and the TVs now, you feel like you are in the experience, and that's just the television. What are some new trends with TVs?
Yeah, TVs they get better and better every day.
It's crazy.
I've always thought, I wish I could go back to when I was a kid and just jump from that TV to now. Mm-hmm. Because this kind of gradual change, we don't notice really how much different it is, but it's absolutely incredible. These pictures we can get and how lifelike it is.
Well, high def used to be kind of the high definition TV meant just like fancy, but that they even use that anymore?
Yeah, they use it, but it's still whenever you see it, you're like, it's not 4K.
Yeah.
Right. It's not the best.
Yeah.
He's a TV snob.
Right. No, but oh my gosh, you should come in. I felt like Dora the Explorer, whatever her name. Wow. No, Dora the Little Fish from Nemo was coming out at us the other day.
How cool.
It's really fun to watch.
Yeah. And they're great. And as content's coming on, more and more high, 4K content's coming out. Some of these new Sony TVs have a streaming platform in them that are streaming at a much higher bit rate than Netflix.
What does that mean?
So a lot more data, right? So instead of...
Keep going. I'll tell you when I get that.
Yeah, so when it's coming over the network...
No, but I didn't get bit, and then I didn't get much more data.
Yeah, so Netflix, for instance, let's say you're watching a movie, and it may take 10 to 15 gigs of information.
Okay, got it.
Sony's got a platform on some of their new TVs that movie may take 45 or 50 gigs.
Oh, wow.
So same movie, and what that does is it's more information coming to you, so you're getting a clearer picture and better sound. Much closer to if you were playing an actual 4K Blu-ray or going to see it in a theater. You're getting much more information. It's the difference between listening to like Pandora radio or a record, right?
Okay.
Something on a turntable, right?
It's incredible.
Are we fairly sophisticated as not me, but most people? Because I'm not great. I mean, I'm getting better and better. I learn something every single time I come because you guys make it user friendly, and that's half the battle of us coming here. So we understand our options and really how to make it work.
Yeah.
Are you seeing more and more people being sophisticated or knowing what they want or knowing the things? They just read more, see more?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely live in an information age, so more information is out there, and a lot of it is that we do is trying to help sift through that.
Okay.
And answer a lot of questions, get through a lot of the marketing, and kind of come down to bare bones of what's best for you, right? And that's what our designers are great at, is figuring out what you ultimately want, your big dream, and how we can fit those pieces together to make that happen.
Well, I can come out and actually conceptualize the vision for that room, or does the customer have to come to you with the ideas?
No, we do that a lot in terms of going out or meeting with plans,
Exactly.
meeting with them in their plans and going from that.
And before we even go there and talk about that, let's take a quick break, and I want to come back. We actually have Sean captive for the entire show today. So, woohoo, you're not going to want to go. If you've got questions, I mean, we're sitting here taking them now. Stay with us. There's more to come on Girl Talk.